I'm editing the video inside the venue for the comedy show with the footage of the video. It's meta. Okay, so there's been some complaints, there's been some emails to stuckinhuntsville@gmail.com that these shows aren't very clear as to their agenda. Well, you know, life isn't very clear. What do you want from me? Tonight, Clockwork Comedy is a comedy showcase in the Deep South, and tonight we're going to be setting up for that at the Lowe Mill Arts and Entertainment Center. But I was invited to this Songbird home show by SarahJayne. She was just on the Spice Cast on Spice Radio. That's spiceradiohuntsville.com. You can check it out there. I think it might be up by now. I'm not sure. SarahJayne invited me to this home show. So I'm headed to Tony, Alabama. I'm a little scared because it sounds a little country. I think Bramblebush, I don't know, the street sounds a little country. I'm afraid I might be tied up in a basement by the end of this. It's that kind of like banjos are going to play when I get near Tony. I don't know. I haven't seen Tony, so it'll be my first experience at Tony. This is Stuck in Huntsville. My roommate said, you're not walking to Tony, as though that's something I would try. That's how feral my image is in this town. Like I'm a stray cat. But no, I'm not going to walk to Tony. I walked to Newmarket once. That was horrifying. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, I'm pumping gas, and I'm using a phone, and we're not exploding. Science. It's science, people. Remember those stickers? They were everywhere. All right, off to Tony. Okay, totally found it. House show. Okay. All right, here we go. So this is the second house show that you've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, this is second year.
And this is SarahJayne, by the way. You can check out on Bandcamp. If you send me that link, it'll be in the thing. Mm-hmm. It's down there.
Can do.
I point at the thing so that they click at the thing. Don't stay here. Go listen to her music. This show is ridiculous. It's nonsense. But and who were we seeing?
Right now we're watching Josh Conine. He is a guitarist, local Harvest, Alabama.
Harvest?
Yeah.
A Harvest guitarist. That's a place in Alabama.
It's a little place.
Yeah.
Like
they harvest things there. They harvest musicians like that guy.
Obviously.
And if you send me the link, we'll put it in the thing again. You were on the Spice Cast, which we can probably link that. SpiceRadioHuntsville.com. You were just recently on the Spice Cast, which is probably up now.
Yeah.
And because you're probably watching this, it's like 3 months later. This is why are you even watching this then? But you were on the Spice Cast, and you mentioned that one of your songs was about toxic relationships, and it clicked today that's one of the reasons that we are artistically connected, because I told my backstory at that Hop Swab mic, and I saw you like in it, you were there, and it's because you've known a lot of people who've been in toxic relationships where it's gone and a lot of crumbly, and and
I
so
feel like a lot of people can really just relate to that, and it's sad actually that they can, but
because it's like everybody's got the responsibility to leave the bad situation, but you fool yourself into staying or are manipulated into, but it's it's a complex thing, but that song gets stuck in my head now at this point, because stuck, it's a theme. Thank you for inviting me to the house party. This is awesome.
Definitely.
It's
been such a great time. We've already got more of a crowd this year.
And you're recording all of this, like this little bit.
Yes, the whole thing is online. It's streamable. It's at concertwindow.com.
So people are attending this concert that I haven't even seen. Never
before.
Okay, because technologies.
Yes.
Okay.
We have some musicians coming tonight. We have a band called Resistance House Band. They're from Clarksville, Tennessee, and they play zombie rock. All of their things are zombie themed.
So great. There's so many zombie themed bands now. Clarksville, that was your stomping ground.
Yes, that was my hometown.
Awesome.
But now I'm here in Huntsville, or Tony rather. And I'm just trying to...
Huntsville has a certain gravitational... It's something NASA's doing where people just kind of gravitate into the center of Huntsville. It's a particle physics thing. I'm sorry. But we're glad you're here. And check her out on the Bandcamp. This was fun. Your friend Millie, awesome.
Yes, I love her. Well, obviously, she's my friend.
Well, I mean, because of the labels... Because of the labels we established, you have to love her. You're obligated. As a matter of fact, she can ask you to do terrible things, and you have to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been
be
a couple
careful
of
about
times.
boundaries. Boundaries are what it's about. Boundaries. Speaking of boundaries, I'm going to go set up the Clockwork Show. This is going to be fun. Yeah. All right. So we're going to set up for the comedy show, but I had a creative meeting with Danny downtown first. Hiya, sir. I haven't seen you since 5 Points. It's good to see you. Yeah. Alright? Yeah, I can give you a second. Yeah, thank you. It's good to see you, man. Be well. I'm going to throw this away. Danny. If you go back to a show that I do called A Conversation, then you see me talking with Danny that I just talked to. Here's a Confederate soldier. It's from the Confederacy. Anyway, that was Danny. I just ran into Danny downtown. And I'm going to go set up chairs for the Clockwork Comedy Show that happens at the Lowe Mill Arts and Entertainment Complex. It happens in Prototype Multimedia Studios, which is actually within Prototype Multimedia Studios. I know, too many words. Within Prototype Multimedia Studios, there's Depth Charge Studios, Productions Studios. Depth Charge, Josh, he runs that, and we'll talk to Josh, too, I think, probably. I don't know. Just ran into Danny, I didn't know I was going to do that. I showed up super crazy early for the house show. SarahJayne's house show. There's plenty more happening. She's going to move it outside if the weather permits. Alabama weather's finicky. We're going to set up the Clockwork Comedy Show. I'm also absurdly early for that. Hey, there's Vertical House Records, where I buy records. The Clockwork Comedy is tonight. I'm going to set up the chairs. Patrick Cunningham, host and producer of Clockwork Comedy, he likes it when I set up the chairs, because I'm very particular. Having the chairs just so is important. Hey, that's a guy. Look at that guy. He's a pretty man. Depth Charge Studios, yeah.
Depth Charge Sound Studio.
I just walked in with coffee to a sound studio. I'm awful. Depth charge. Sound studio. Located within Prototype Multimedia Studios.
Yes.
Located within Lowe Mill Arts and Entertainment Center, the largest privately owned arts and entertainment center in the country of the United States of America.
Yes.
Okay, we got them. We got all the chairs set up. This is the door to come to at Lowe Mill for Clockwork Comedy. You remember, these things? Have you seen these things? This door. Yeah, that's the door you come to. It's night, right near the magical secret garden where the frogs are. Clockwork Comedy is tonight at... Show up at 7:30. We'd like to get these things started on time. We don't. That's a lie. Everything starts late. But don't be the person that we have to hold up the show for, is my point. Clockwork Comedy at Prototype Multimedia Studios. That's at Lowe Mill Arts and Entertainment Center, where this handsome gentleman, Howard, works. Howard does stuff in there.
How's it going, brother?
Yeah, how are you?
I am fixing to get the show started now.
He's fixing to get the show. He's fixing to get the show started. The chairs are up. Come out to Clockwork. Unless this is YouTube and this is not tonight. Don't go if it's not tonight that you're watching this. Look up Clockwork Comedy on Facebook so you know that there's a show. Don't just show up. I want to show you a safe place that I just built the other day because I was feeling threatened. It's important to have a safe place. To have a place where you feel secure.